Our reporter, Ofentse Setimo, spoke to SAPS National Deputy Commissioner for Police, and this is how the conversation panned out.
We are coming to you from the Union Buildings, where the South African Police Service will be commemorating about 27 police officers and 1 reservist who actually died in the line of duty. But joining me right now is Deputy National Commissioner for HR, General Mgwenya. General, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you just tell us the significance of this day for the police officers?
Good morning, Ofentse, and to the viewers. Today it's the National Commemoration Day. It is significant to us as the SAPS in the sense that it is the day on which we are remembering the fallen heroes and heroines, those who took oath to say, we will serve the South Africans, we will serve the communities. And indeed, these members that we are commemorating today, they served the communities until the last day. These are the members who woke up on those days, respective days, and said goodbye to their family, we are going to work, and they never came back. It is a very important day for us in the sense that we are saying to them, they might have gone soon. We will never forget them. Hence, in honoring them, their names will be engraved on the memorial wall here at the Union Building.
Most of them were breadwinners. What type of support will be given to the remaining families members?
Indeed, Ofentse, most of the members that we are commemorating today were breadwinners. The support that we are offering to them, it starts from the beginning. After the report of the incident, we deploy members of the employee health and wellness. These are social workers, chaplains and psychologists. They will be supporting them psychologically, emotionally, but further than that also, we ensure that as the SAPS, immediately the incident is reported, there is a death grant which we pay immediately, which will assist the family as a relief for that moment, which we pay 250,000. But after that also, we have the SAPS Education Trust. It is a trust which was established in 2010. This trust is intended to assist the children of the members who are deceased towards ensuring that we pay for their education from grade R till after completion of the tertiary education. I can also share that up to so far, ever since the inception of the SAPS Education Trust, we have paid for more than 1,326 children, and of those children, 42 of them have already completed their qualifications, and we have 20 of them that are already working. With the rest of them are not yet employed. Hence, we also are appealing to those who are listening to say they need to keep in touch with us so that they can assist us towards ensuring that we ensure those young ones who have completed their qualifications get assisted in terms of finding jobs.
And there's a perception that police officers are depressed because of the nature of their job. Some don't even know if they're going to come back when they report for duty. What type of support are you giving them for mental health issues?
As indicated earlier, within the service we have employee health and wellness consisting of the social workers, chaplains and the psychologists. We have programs that are intended for support of members. It is indeed a truth that on a daily basis our members are exposed to traumatic incidents. It is standard practice that Within 48 hours, after having experienced the traumatic incident, within 48 hours, they must be subjected to a debriefing. Abbas indicated that within the operational environments, the commanders are trained to debrief members immediately as first responders, but then thereafter the professionals will follow. At times you find a situation where some members may not be comfortable to receive counseling from the internal EHW. Hence we have external service providers that work with them through the Polbent psychosocial network.
Thank you so much, General Mgwenya. Up next is the Divisional Commissioner for Visible Policing, General Japhta. Thank you so much for your time, man. Do you think your members are ready for operation? You remember recently in Joburg, they were actually caught, unprepared, outnumbered and everything. Are they ready for, to tackle visible policing?
Good morning to you and good morning to your listeners. Yes, indeed, they are ready. Members are on basic training for 24 months, where they get extensive training and in firearm competency, street survival, and they also get trained in crowd management. After their basic training, they have to maintain their training. So they still have maintenance training in firearms, as well as maintain their fitness. There are regular fitness training assessments, as well as firearm competency assessments.
And we are entering the Police Safety Month. What precautions do you have or measures do you have in place, to limit the risks for police when they're in the line of duty?
Well, we always have limits in place, not just Police Safety Month. Members, when they go on duty every day, they are standing parade, where they are inspected to be operationally ready, where they are inspected to make sure that the equipment that they are issued with are working, where they are also inspected to make sure that they are sober and they are healthy and they've got no injuries before they are deployed. So they are always operationally ready. It is just not during this month that we do it, but every time when a member goes on duty, that type of operation takes place.
Can you tell us a bit more about police visibility? What are you doing to increase police visibility?
Police visibility, we use our force multipliers. Except for South African Police Service, we also have force multipliers, like your other law enforcement agency, your traffic, your metro police, law enforcement officers. Also, we work together with security companies, and we also work together with the community. We have launched last year the community in blue specifically. We work together with neighborhood watches, farm watches, business watches. So there's a whole mobilization of all types of resources to ensure visibility.
Thank you very much. That was General Japhta and General Mgwenya actually addressing issues pertaining to the police as they commemorate the 27 that passed on in the line of duty and one reservist. And with that, it's back to studio.